S Yamaha and Marine in Hanover, Pennsylvania, Northeast's newest smokercraft dealer. I'm Andy. I'm the guy that sells most of the fishing boats here, although Bob, my dad, and also Tim, the salesman out front, can help as well. But most likely, if you have a technical question, you'll be coming to me. We just got in another 2024 Smokercraft Pro Angler XL 182, an 18-foot riveted deep V boat. If you're not familiar with Smokercraft, they're a privately owned company out of Indiana. Have a great reputation. They're new to F&S, but we're proud to take them on. It's going to be a good compliment to us because we really value service as well. Bunch of upgrades with this boat. Of course, it's an 18-foot walk-through windshield, galvanized trailer, aluminum rims, side guides, swing tongue, matching spare, of course. Yamaha 154 stroke with the new integrated hydraulic steering. Swim platform. You see, it's a very deep boat. You can see underneath how deep the V is. The aggressive reverse chines, they turn on a dime and are very stable as well with those reverse chines. Trailers fit them very well. See, it's actually 4 bunks underneath the hug of the boat. Makes them load and unload very easy. Stainless prop. You'll see our contact information at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to hit us up with any questions. We welcome special orders. This particular boat right now is for sale, of course, which is we could sell this one, or hit us up. We'd be glad to help you work up anything that you have in mind. Color of this one is silver with the blue stripes. Currently, this boat does not have a fish finder or trolling motor. But we stock all Humminbird, Minn Kota, Garmin, shallow water anchors, lithium batteries. We stock almost everything in the industry that's available, and I'm very familiar with how everything ties in. If you know what you want, I'd be glad to price it out, or I'd be glad to help you as well too. If you aren't sure what any of that means, feel free to shoot me a line, and I'd be glad to help you set it up, whether it's multiple fish finders, trolling motor, however. We do a lot of it with our Express brand of bass boats and bay boats, so I'm super familiar with how to set it up. If you're not familiar with us, we are a privately owned 3rd generation dealership. My dad is a current owner. My grandfather started it in the late 40s, and we're all about service. That's just what we are. Check out our Google reviews and our Facebook reviews. We're very proud of our service before, during, and after the sale. We've been here a long time, and we really value it. And part of that with service is important that we PDI every boat very thoroughly. So what that means is that every boat, regardless of the brand, needs some help when they come from the factory. Little things to tweak and fix, even checking correct propeller, steering, fittings leaks. But the good dealers will take their time to go through every boat very thoroughly, and then we'll also water test every boat before you get it, because there's certain things we can only test in the water, and we do that with every boat that we sell. We also go to the water with many customers to show you how to use your boat, because it's one thing to go over everything here on land. It's a completely other thing to go with you to the water to show you how to use it, and that's just part of how we do business here. Other upgrades, you see the bimini top, another upgrade. Of course, LED lights on the trailer. Jumping in, final floor. Big wide boat. I'm not sure if the video shows it, but for an 18-footer, this is a lot of room in this boat. 3 fold-down fishing seats which are all movable. One up, you see in the front deck, rear deck, socket, of course 2 passenger and drivers here. All your standard gauges up at the console: tachometer, trim gauge, fuel gauge, volt gauge, speedo, Bluetooth stereo system. Our switches, including both switches for both live wells, which are independently switched. Down here, this is a switch for the blower system. So this boat is upgraded with a Yar blowing system. So that has a fan in the boat that will blow throughout the storage to keep the storage dry. And then right aside of it is a plug to plug in to charge your trolling motor batteries. Has an onboard charger standard. Big long rod storage, which goes all the way up. Lid, of course, has shocks on it. It's pre-wired for a trolling motor. And that's also a separate switch to put the gas outboard up. Live well up front and also storage. This is the storage. You can see the battery charger for the trolling motor there peeking out. Front live wells on this side. Also, an upgrade with this boat has rear flip down seats. So right now the seats are flipped down. So you have a big rear deck. And now I'm going to flip them up. That's one of them. And then this is the other. It's pretty cool. There's a lot more seating. See the cup holders, of course, there. And the big rear deck as well. And then it also exposes 2 more seat bases in the floor to move the other seats around. Storage up in the gunnels as well. Have a nice little touch with foam on top of the gunnels there. And inside here are more storage. You see the blower system. It's part of it right there. And on the other side is the same storage. Also more storage up underneath the gunnels. Glove box. It's a really big area inside that glove box. More storage. Kind of put your phone in there like for a dry spot, which is kind of cool. Trolling motor batteries, 2 of them are here underneath the console and then also underneath here. Pre-wired 6-gauge wire. More storage in the floor. Again on shocks. Goes all the way up underneath the other rod storage. Underneath then the flip seats is additional storage and also live well. And this is where the dual battery system is for the gas outboard. I ordered that as an extra on this boat too. So you have 2 batteries for the outboard with extra power for the boat to run live well pumps, and if you want to put in multiple fish finders and whatnot, you got plenty of power. And that's what that switch is for here. And then underneath this jump seat is where the additional live well is, and this is a big live well with a bait bucket here. Recirc live well as well. Those vents in the corners are where the Yarborough blowing system blows out. Storage in the rear. And same on the other side. I just briefly talked about Smoker Craft. They're a privately owned company, which is a rarity today, but so far they've been very good to deal with. Service has been excellent. They value service the way we do, and we like to do business like that. Capacity plate on this boat is 8 people max, 175 horsepower. Check out our many other YouTube videos for Smoker Craft and also Express and Bennington pontoons. We handle all 3 brands and proud of all 3. I appreciate watching. Again, I'm Andy. If you have any questions, please let us know. Have a good day.